hears, I'm very, very happy. She is followed the holiness, the intimate Rinpoche many, many years, and she taking care the holiness many years. And also in the holiness, the intimate Rinpoche's followers, everybody's talking about her. She serves, she taking care, and everything. Thank you very much to coming here. And I would to say, so you are the best, his disciple and principal holder of his activity. And you are coming to Dharma City, it's like same as he is likely to coming here, the same. And thanks, welcome. I'm happy. Okay, then it's secondly, we said it's so, no, there is, we stopped. So without clinging. This we say the true reality of the natural simplicities. It is not yet seen. That is absolutely truth. And even it's like kind of through all the investigation and stainless your wisdoms and understand of the non-existence of the self and other or self and the phenomena. But you have the still, you may think I'm meditating emptiness. Maybe that is also conceptual, not yet reach non-conceptualizations. Here is we talking about the feature of the non-conceptual. And this non-conceptual or real the middle way, it is a very much simplicity. And it is like kind of the penetrate, lucidity, and like a kind of openness. And this sort of, and our nature, our realities, that is like we cannot to realize it. And also this, the state of the nature simplicities. And that yesterday I said, universal ground, basic, the source of the everything. For your perspective, this ground is the source of the samsara nirvana. Why I this say? Why? Because it's like my samsara is maybe not your samsara. My nirvana is not your nirvana. Similarities. Maybe, for example, you realize that the nature simplicity, what you sitting here, you perceive everything is nirvana. But if I can't see, you say, hey guy, this is simplicity, nature, and the like a reality, pure land. I say, no, you are wrong. There is an example, sir. Someone has liver sickness, they cannot see the purpley white things. When they see the snow mountains, it's yellow. And they see the conch is like kind of yellow. Never see the white. And they say snow is like a yellow. all the white is yellow, there's a little bit. No, I see it completely white, conscious white, and no, I don't believe. You cannot see that, then it's like you believe that, and then you are clinging that. And therefore, I say it's like through your ground, your own natural realities, there are the possibility, dependency of the patterns, conceptuals, like kind of the patterns, movement of the samsara nirvana can occur. But the simplicity itself, nature, that is the weekend to over yourself. It's not samsara, but holder of samsara. It's not the nirvana, it is the holder of the nirvana. For that point of view, they are not different. But from that, clearly mind, unclearly mind, everything can come, arise. That is, we are surprised. Our true nature is like kind of restricted, fixated. Oh, it is a pure. Then impure things, where does it come from? If you say impure, how is the pure can come? Nature is reality. It is the can come everything, but it can never ever say, never ever become the dualistic. You realize it or not realize it, your own nature simplicity is simplicity. Therefore we call the primordial purities. Primordial purities is long time primordials. There's no time as existence what you're talking about primordially. Inherently, co-emergently. It's something you say, but this present moment, my friend, says, okay, this, maybe it's too much. And that is, once this kind of certainty has arisen, that's true. Do you understand? Maybe through your study, without study, never have this kind of certainty. Or maybe follow the qualified teacher. Maybe it's coming together. There is the decisive certainty is arise into your minds. Someone is like beginning their own teacher, not much faith. Okay, follow. Certainly, more and more deeply to study, deeply trust, faith, and like kind of the love. And certainly you see your own simplicities. Wow. Then it's like you say, sometimes if you go to in Tibet, some great masters, when they're talking, their own teachers, they cannot talk. They're all the time crying. They automatically tears coming. Why they are love more? Because they realize that the inner certainty, definitive one is through teachers, you got it. And this is you are free from all the dualistic who can make this. Not money, not position, not well-known. Nothing's. Only through this, you realize that your own nature real. That is the best freedom. Therefore, certainty has arisen. And even clinging to mere illusions. Before you meditate, in the post-meditations, everything is like you're thinking illusory, dream. But this clingings also is needed to disappear. What is the example? The subject matter is rootless, groundless, is a non-conceptualization. the example of the illusory, which kind you apply, then there's illusory is disappeared, holding. And can be understood as the conceptual imputations. When you are like kind of the, maybe it's holding, this is like kind of no existence. It is emptiness, appearances. These appearances like a kind of the dream hallucinations. You conceptually, you kind of the to holding like this. Then is what is this? There is apprehension, but no essential nature to the perceived. Externally, and like kind of the things are really what you can to hold into your mind. Maybe you can to think. It's like my computer, okay? My computer, mind matters. Now it's like kind of, looks like illusory, but I need to hold it into my mind. Which part you can to hold in? How? If someone's breath that is disappeared, you lost, what is in the left in your mind? And like a kind of conceptually to holding my house, my body, and also externally my country, my Lopons are angry, no? Okay, like this kind of even clinging to the illusions, the holding of the illusion. There is object, nothing, then what you need to. I need to apply something is illusion. You open, there's no appearances. What are you apply? Illusory. And this sort of the objects to like sensual nature to the perceived. What really is like concrete things is to perceived, to mind. Maybe you have varieties of the phenomena, environment, inner beings, between there's 5 objects of the desirables. That is you see, you hearing, but actually you see is a liar. What you see, you hear, and then it become blind. You don't need to blind. You can't. This is your conceptual. You see that is like kind of you better to be closer to the. And this nature simplicities, its nature simplicity itself has all these qualities. Shine outside shine, out of environment, inner, everything shine. And inside it's shine, faculties, aggregates, mental mind, 8 like kind of the consciousness. These things is shine. And kind of the, you make joke, crystal, the luminous something, a lot of rainbows coming. Rainbows not outside, not inside, but the rainbows there. And this is the qualities of the crystal, the glass. And your mind is go beyond any kind of the conceptuals, exaggeration, that we call the extraordinary nature. Therefore, Buddha, he said, I realized my own nature. That make me free from the suffering. Absolutely. And that is to be understood the conceptual imputations You understood that you are like kind of the conceptually holding the as this resolution. But apprehension is, there's nothing kind of perceived. Now, perceiver things are the really like beginning you apply like they are rainbow, they are hallucinations. Oh yes, really is. I can see, I can hear, lot, like a test. All the 5 objects desirables are variety, but you more analyze, like become the space. And then nothing can. Then from that, what you can to receive, something hold into your mind. Maybe you say, I have one memory of my computer. This memory can you use? Or you can make concrete things? No, it's nothing. And that, but then we need to turn inward. And even the perceiving mind cannot be found. That is we call the selflessness. Because mind is actually now our mind, it is the part of the confusion. And of course, the essence of the confusion mind is also simplicity, but true it's possible to. For instance, water sometimes become ice. Why? Just it's like this. Then ice is water, but you can't drink direct. Like our mind is, ice of the confusion, conceptual mind, dualistic mind, and so like kind of emotional eye. But essence is all the times water of nature's simplicities. This dissolved like water melted, become the water. Nothing left. You cannot say, ice something left. Nothing. Melt water. Like this conceptual is itself is become the conceptual simplicities. And at that moment, there's nothing to hold. Even the perceiving mind cannot be found. Then is the soul without clinging. One is brought to rest in natural ease. That is the best meditation. Now I told you before, meditation is very important, particularly mindfulness, but correct meditation. And sometimes meditation, wrong meditations make rebirth, marmots, bear. Oh my God, what can I do? I said this, I meditate 20 years, or you will reborn marmot and bears. Oh, object. I don't want to meditate. Then you need to meditate correct meditations. Or then it's a run, Afterwards, can you meditate? No, I don't want. Then it's a meditation, nothing else. Really, I said. There is some, I heard, groups is like, they don't want to follow any teacher. No, they don't like. Particularly we have races kind of. Lamas, I don't want to follow. Just why not? Meditation is any kind of. Okay, let's go to make group. Let's go to meditate mindfulness. 20 years, nothing changed. And they said, now it's tiring. Why we need to do? They give up everything, they run away. Sometimes this kind of happen. There is one Mipham Rinpoche say, meditation is very important. Some wrong meditation is not good. The example is, for example, like, the tea sucker. It's like tea suckers. You like kind of the tea, water together, you put inside. It's keep only the leftover the leaf, but all the important liquid is going out in the cup or somewhere. Like this, you are wrong meditations, and meditation slowly, very bizarre sometimes, losing faith, interest, everything's. And like all the good qualities is disappeared, and then it's emotions more. Maybe I'm thinking, you analyze, you check yourself. You say you meditate, but you are meditation times. One moment you say I'm meditating, but second, maybe you're thinking about a love story. Maybe it's third, maybe you think about a delicious beer or alcohol. Third, maybe you think about a holiday, financially, or family, or husband, or wife, or children, or maybe music. Then what this meditation? This is like developed your conceptual, distracted mind. More. Maybe 20 years you are meditate after your mind is full of the disturbing emotions, like kind of the budget's stomach. Do you understand budgets? There is one animal. He is going all the time, very strong. Budgets, how do you say in French? Badger. Huh? Blebo. You open his stomach. Oh my God. Because he, whatever got to eat it. Then it's afterwards, 20 years, meditations collected. All the different thoughts, and then it's like suddenly maybe I realized badger's stomach. And maybe that therefore is we need to taking care. I lost. And that is like cannot to be found, the mind. And without clinging, one is the brought to rest in a natural ease. Natural ease. Maybe when you want to meditate, middle way view. It's like kind of the natural ease. And natural ease, natural simplicity. You should to study. It is not kind of the easy. Maybe it's to follow really is a kind of the teacher. I'm not sure, okay. In the Dzogchen Chenzi Rinpoche said these things, it's quite nice. All the teachers, I don't know, he said is how I can to really respect. Of course, like I can respect to put faith, devotions. He went to Oxford University. And there are some in the department has teaching the Buddha's teaching. And he participated there. All the teachers are the university teacher. They are very clever. Go to buy book and to collect reading, and they can to tell teaching you emptiness about these things a lot. And he said, give me a lot of information, but when he checked, teacher own self has some experience or just kind of randomly teaching, like ordinary, normal way. And they have really unbroken lineage. They never ever follow any teachers, but they pick up like a little bit sad things. Like a barber, Jesus' teachings. There's no lineage, unbroken lineage, no existence. For example, if I'm going to really learn to be Christianity, okay, go to in the church, ask, can you teach me? Not necessarily go and to buy a Bible, then learn to study. Then I will tell you that is the really unbroken lineage. There's no this kind of. In the Buddha's teaching is not like this, Through the Buddha, there is unbroken lineages. Teacher and student, student to student, to coming this kind of, to experience. Only Buddha's own teachings, maybe on the books. Difficult to really to get the natural ease. Only to study through the book. Now a lot of even the Mr. Googles, and he created the great teacher of the YouTube. But there is maybe also they say teachers teaching you can to learn, but also there's no questions. Only you this teacher say something after like empty. Then you kind of the imagine. Maybe to be real, a life of the teacher, maybe much better, I would to say. Of course, if you study like this book, maybe after someone's great master's teaching, through the YouTube you listened, it's supporting to you, absolutely supporting. But really need to realize that your nature, like a kind of the ease, maybe face to face, maybe it's like kind of a life, maybe it's, I would to say better. But anyway, you want to meditate, that is the natural is the middle way view. This is the view of the middle way. And remain like this, all perceptions, all the perceptions, both external and internal, are not interrupted. And that is the most important. Nzambu senjo mani pe nzame lu pi si ya. De tar ya se shnon ke no tang chi mango chong tenzin me pi lu sis da. Dana la chi de zo tombo shor yerk amak ten la pap. Kum zo ke chu de ki lona nda malona nda. Dondam hyok tsemi tanji pap yong de tanala sho zombo datem non zambo sem jere to ta yosal zena jere to nzeme hlupu his yaw sejite hilu nilu ngama to pa wapni de to yaw yona Sam sage chanchi shuru nzamba segna zomo yord mason no tire judo nzamba sang tola ndodon tase che mem ji son talebag hilu ngomati tol wapni yaw yondus deta yose shonong no atanchi mangak chong sejo Tachiri to Namjan Raching Kachibuto Omatawa Tanla Pamna Omatawate Tanla Papi Kutsubo Randate Kapamaka Shirap Tombanyate Namta Gosan you go in Tanla Pabiova Mobo Tomba Chatini Gondi yon Mother Pari Yana Ronja Sarva Chani Tani jere che chenna shunong ko noan do tamchi mangak pachik ko ronchong rong kharji yo jete jere judo ngonchagi ngobo tomba chuk Rongyang sarwa long tuje jerezudo gamit se chole tela turkus kusan se yarona ta so yon kha jiredo jerezudo ngobo chuk la jerezudo jijengo jun tsemma mepa ngobo tombanya ndrivula mamba mepa se tosang tan pap ta te jerezudo tingon yanago julan tsemma mepa se tombanya la tombanya juzone noa konsharon sanata tombanya te kurndi nika yosego korba te jere chanjin tata shartsi yon and men and you me se jon cho ama chimbo ko ama tanjar pa yin cho ama tanjar pa seji ti tanyete sechen sonji seji chanji ke demba matru pa yin na yon ji sharon ji yojite tombanya te tombanya te jana tombanya la jantsema me pare doris jere judo dole me hewan me ngahwan me nipan me hening gson no targo tombanya re do tog tsema me pa hewen tsema nipan tsema ngopun tsema oya parun tsema surun tsema nikin tsema gewen tsema mugewen tsema tamki to tarson dong ji tog jolan tsema me pas tan rivula mamba mepa se chan zontel ti tonyuk tawa te san sona teri peng tan riv se chanji misar ki punala mamba he unji gogo mare kochire judo jo ndi ngobo chit jorpot jise ji kagame riv se ji kagame ime nyambar nyet jo sona rivula mamba riv mamba mepa jun chema mepa ngobo tombanya se ta ngobo tombanya jinago kochi jo tombanya tenila jola jingobo se dum tadam ngobo semchi jinri ni li tate ngobo khagachi yogmaros tenza me pe hiluksa sta noma tamche mango chong tingoni jin sema me pa ngobo tombanya ko ngomtani ko sharondu tana ron shar rondo rede chebyo tare sondu Nina yon tombanya res, sharna yon tombanya res, oya gana yon tombanya res, sonjina tombanya res, somajina tombanya res, tombanya li mato chitral nyaga yon de mare sedna. Ti ngontani sesro. Sharbu tunyi tombanya grom. Zamba mep, stenzer mep, hilupsa. Tenzo mep hilupsa je noma tamche mangopa. Kurndi ka noma gemage noma kandi shayana tati ji longchen pa ji tandra song noma ji karma nasu kandi ji yor da shar yona tan zmik hilu teni tan zu hyong umbo pal ma sho umbo no sulmad yan la mason ron la mason shom yongba chenbu ngong yana se ta ndeso parche jing la chin sang ga noma tamchi mangok jong tenzan me bi hilupsa chus tokpa jenye pa yeni ma hi mangok po zong dong zamba nang dar nyamba nye ji yin se nya sta te de de te tong number ma to pe ye hi ke sonji chon dan de nyam byok ye shi nyamba nye se ji te nyamba nye ji yin se nyamba nye ji yin se nyam yome la so kilen tong trar ta zo du ta oma chimbu tawa di sapa oma ta se gana ndra oma tepti de tarwa di tanjur pu tawa tenyo ta yung tok pu tawa jire che chen jina di tokshar ko on di hina jir judo jin tonglang dambu ka tokshak di chatela ta jir judo amatawa yung top tawa jir judo jig nilu ko on hina chu tamchi ko mu chunya nyambanya telata ta tanrachi tanemi so nzambu sencho mani peace and I'm like kind of very slowly okay sorry and even the perceiving mind cannot be found. And so, without clinging, once brought to rest in the natural ease, remain like this, all perceptions, both external and internal, external, samsara, nirvana, environmental, inner sentient beings, all the 5 object desirables, inner phenomena of your aggregation, element, and also faculties, included all the uncompounded things like space, are the not interrupted. And through this natural ease, it is go beyond that, but from that, uninterruptedly, everything can arrive. And therefore, when we look at our phenomena, inconceivable things, it is like kind of like someone says, peacock leather. Like we can look at in the tonkas. So different color and so many doing these things. And also we look at the worldly, so different type of beings, mountains, grass, coffee, tea. These varieties of the appearances, who created? Maybe if there are some created, I think it's so much busy. Any kind of factories cannot produce that. Because it's look at the small one things, it's so much different. And this is like from the natural ease, automatically, uninterruptedly appearing. There's no certainty of these ones. Therefore, we can do everything. Big we can make small, small things we can make big, good we can make in the relatively, good we can make bad, bad we can make good. Therefore, we are practicing. It's like when we look at, today I am sick, like me before. Oh, now I'm sick, I'm going to die. No problem. Go to hospital, doctor, someone. You can to cure your sickness. How? For the Buddhist point of view, because of the true nature. This natural ease. And also we can make the dirty water. I heard most cities, they collect all the toilet water, shower, one place, and then they are like kind of put into some machine to clean everything. They send into our kitchen. Okay? Then you say, I'm Yura, he said, no problem. You don't think about this source. But also, of course, we're not sick. It's correct. But water has nature, simplicity. And therefore, simplicity is you cannot never ever make dirty. You don't need to clean. Cannot make. Therefore, our nature simplicity is like this. While it's dirty, you think it's a disturbing emotion, but that one we can to clean. Therefore we have like this. This uninterrupted. Everything can come. And yet within this fundamental nature, free from the grasping, that therefore we call the natural ease. Therefore we call the openness. Therefore we call the free. There's a kind of free from grasping. The fundamental nature is your fundamental nature realities. And you can born, you can become young, you can give education yourself, you become old, you become sick, you will die, you will born. And why you have like kind of this? You are not fixated because of this natural, the kind of natural ease. But you understand the natural ease. Why you need to care into that? You're born. Stay. And like kind of die. It's very kind of funny. You're born from your fundamental nature. You are abiding in your fundamental nature. You die into the fundamental nature. Therefore, fundamental nature is never born, never dead. Because beyond that, if you realize that at that point, you can to make free from the birth, death, old age, blah, blah, blah. Why you are laughing? No. Because it's look, the teachers is angry. They are sleeping. I think it's give coffee or chocolate. Yeah, okay. And that is the, if you want it, I mean this to say, if you do not search these things, I met someone's, hey, a little to practice. My mind is full of the negative things. Negative to clean. If you're really taking care of yourself, you can control. Oh, I am full of the anger. You cannot control? No. How? Sometimes they say, how? I'm making, some. I am full of the negativities, anger, hesitations. And then you can do a little bit to control. How? And if you can really, okay, I am angry now. Very much angry. Disturbed to me, my wife or husband or boyfriend, girlfriend. Oh. And then you don't look at the object. Object actually is emptiness. What you need to? Your disturber is anger. You are red face and shaking, pain. Look itself. Maybe itself, you still look disappeared. It comes from the fundamental nature. When you look, it dissolved into there, no shape, no color, become very funny. Maybe through that, maybe you can too see the natural. And that is the great, this you can do. For example, if you spoiled, I can't, I'm angry, I can't for my disturbed emotion, I can't like that, then you can't. You like kind of spoiled to yourself and to, I want to cry, I want to angry, and then our mind is become very, very much fragile. Really sensitivities is like this. It's what we need to be sensitive. For example, it's making joke. Mipham Rinpoche, he all the time is teaching. Probably you listened to him. Why your meditation is such a benefit, he said. When I was a child, I had a big problem. It's the panic. And then he received how to meditate through his father, of course, Urgent Rinpoche. And then he meditated, and slowly, his panic is gone. He's maybe enlightened person. Of course, he could do that. We can do. Sometimes we have depressed. if you lose job, if you lose a girlfriend, or if you lose a boyfriend, or maybe your husband beat you, or wives beat you, or something is you desperately. And in these situations, thinking about your fundamental nature. And this thing is temporary, out of a t-shirt. And this is also is the nature. You can't manage them. Sometimes you like this kind of situations, or I'm desperate. Even someone is hanging itself. And like there is one practitioner's guy. He has excellent teacher. And one day teachers kick out at him. Never come back. You are ugly. You are thief. You are... So say ugly things. Go out. This guy is completely desperate. And he went outside. It's a crime. What can I do? But maybe he realized that the fundamental the nature, his sadness, desperation disappeared. He won't go back. He went back. He's become fantastic. Then teachers laughing, more accepted. Like this, when we have such a kind of, even the death process start. You call me, someone say, please help me, I don't want to die. Think about the fundamental nature. If you realize it, maybe you are laughing. If you are not afraid, it's funny, I'm just tested. I'm an ugly guy, contaminated person. But I need to exercise for my death. I have 2-3 times operation. I am sleeping. Doctor says, do you want to write something? We give you 70-80 guarantees. You are not going to die, but 10 or 20%, some people die after never wake up. Sorry, sir. I said, I'm a lonely person. No wife, no children. My brother stays far. I don't know. I said, okay. He is under my, of course, lovely family, but die. You can operate very funny way, I said. And doctor says, like, make joke with me. And Mr. I have different name. Hey. Now we give you anesthesia, yeah, okay. And now you can to breathe, you need to have big oxygens. Okay. And now I give you medicine. He gives medicine. What happens? Hey, I have drunk, Electricity is very funny. And then it's like, I want to watch and to see this. Of course, it's impossible. It's completely blind. And then they enjoyed my body, cutting and to like this. And they brought me in the house or to another place. And they called the Miss Wakehouse. I'm coming. Everywhere is hole. And put here is like kind of the 2 plastic bios here. What you did, I said, oh, they're like this. Now maybe your sickness cures. It's like this. Death is compared, that's nothing. And maybe we have clinged to in this world, belonging things, families, our own position, everything. Someone is certainly, you're going to die. Then how can I do my family? How can I do my position? How can I belong in things? I cannot die right now, sir. Sorry. Look in the sun, such riches. They are holding, or hanging is maybe, holding, clinging, belonging things, but they're going to die. Just tears coming. Who can to help? 100 millions of doctors, medicines cannot. And that moment, if you, my like kind of the really focus mean, think about your fundamental nature, the perfect view of the Madhyamaka. It can support like kind of liberation. You call like kind of says death is like not really for the yogis, it's not death. For yogis, death is like through that be enlightenment. This means it's like a fundamental nature, and this is the very importance. Fundamental natures, I lost now. Then the Mepilus, yet within the fundamental nature, free from grasping. Absolutely, that moment you nothing grasping. And you are like kind of you're going is home, you are coming out from your home, you're living in your home, you go back to your home. Your home is, that is, I am saying, fundamentally your nature. That is, and also all projections imposed upon phenomena. And this is like kind of all the projection of the objects. All this is like a kind of the imposed. Through your conceptual. And to call yesterday this and that. And world in sentient beings. These things have never, ever arise from fundamental nature. Arrived fundamental nature. Abiding also fundamental nature. Died fundamental nature. Suffering is a fundamental nature. Happy is a fundamental. I think you are missing for the lunch. 100% sure. And yeni mahi mangok peace is a tanayo, like yo. God, just a moment. I'm like too much slowly. We have tomorrow, yes, sir? Oh, you're doing it. After I will just bye-bye. And all the teachers' eyes like this. Sunamda tamche sibayan toneni patana panje Yeganan chivalan drupaya satvan solen drokandrayo Shoncha sancho Rinpoche mashe pana chetir Shibanyamba me paton koni kondo kerasho Maybe someone's going to tomorrow, or someone leaving, I can give you transmission, okay? Now, maybe. Sempian tamche deva deva oh no, seme para ne per churchi nam ayatam like lo tamche kin the chun the jerba chun ro nam ka the nyam senja tam tendela na yon to zo sonji kombo no me go ba yan hyonjun chu tu ye december here konchi semba ya chujerum ama ta cha sam yukso Namo menze here hyopa nam jong ma sone konso dam metsalana mehine de jombutse dokchi pumbo latene ma to topi to part pumbo nga don de ma ki chunon tam ti te yen to topi to ten dende na so chu zomo chi to dan tsan la meni ti chame in chi ta tu pa ta ki ta ba ma tu yin ten chin ten jong on ki no nu po ten hi pa ti ngu me ten ni to ba yin ngu do ngu me kon la yin ma to te ton ten zen chi talk to here per jerk say, Yemit are a target the men on Yama, Malamton, Chubda churches it on mirror, make your lasso young, don't you know, no, he don't, not on Yama sort to gum, then non beat on them, Toho lawing in he, Jetu Yama Santum, he up to me, you know to zone with a matter in Zambu number my heel. Gone totally matter here. To the Chunian Tomam, tending in his yepet. A Yamatan Zambayan top without the zone much zonking over Matabla. Zamba Sancho Manepe, the Lup his yacht, Tetra yacht, Shonok, no attempt, Mangot, Tenzi. Maybe he looks sir, choose a top of Jenny, but Yenny Mahi Mangopi, Zondon Zamba, Nam Terror, Nyambaniti Yings, Nyam, Yumi Lasso, killing ter. Dieu m'étonne, je rombe là, t'es en mets pour nyon qui a tenu. Tu comme tu n'y étais, non, 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 pas. Soso ronque, riche pas. Nyon yo, morto yehi. T'es on y camba, n'a ton don tanjon, son du pas. Danny yer ni luton, ama chimbu nanjuria. Ton t'es saint du shoyor ton tarani me yehi. Nirwanya, ne sais pas. Donna, hop, tu m'es en gomme. Dana garum Sanin tattoo yumbush, Tumbo Shopa Namjoni. Tumbo Shopa Namjoni, Rumba Yomi Tanla Pap, Wap. That is Shopa Tom Chicks on Treva. Shopa Namjoni, Rumba Yomi Tanla Wap, not on your Minishia. Long is Sarjot me put on Shiraparo Humba Yin, Yamba Nyut number 4. Combodon Shokona, Chuyo Koyon come myself. Terhian tonna servata, cognon tendin dolison, terhi rifa mumbuye, rognon aru, go kamla. Rinjo mugu rangamni, samuzo panyar de top. Do go kamla reza. Ah. No te ripa mumboyi ronyangar kocha rinju mugo rongwa samu zopa yensa mish samu zopa nyor de top jumper jeep dorje chundungo ditsi nyerka sharma tindin rokan je samu donto yus monga lam shonchu sancho rumbochi mahi panam chi panamba me Koni kondon perwa sho nondra resan hanga chuku mo kot oh sarson nam jo chembe nyon len la yemi tuji tele rochi sho karma rar mamma to yama sarva chev molan lo ton tanta bindu shi chuna te ta am benza sato sama te no pati thandu drome bavasito khayo Sarva karma satsam pure yoga guru ha bangama sarva karma